New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. All right, so I want to start this off with the female Flash herself, Sha'Carri Richardson. She was going to be, one of the dominant ones out there, but some things took place in her life where she ended up losing, somebody that meant a lot to her, which more than likely affected her motivation, which then affected her performance, right? And due to the fact that she knew that she wasn't mentally going to be there, she decided to take a little bit of marijuana in order to try to relax, recoup, and get her mind where it needed to be so that she could properly race. So here's her side and her story here. Dated July 2nd of 2021. U.S. track sensation Sha'Carri Richardson, who punched her ticket to the Tokyo Games after winning the women's 100-meter race last month, has been suspended for 1 month after testing positive for THC, a chemical found in cannabis. Richardson failed a drug test following her Olympic qualifying 100-meter race victory at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field Trials in Eugene, Oregon on June 19th. Quote, Richardson's competitive results obtained on June 19th of 2021 include her Olympic qualifying results at the team trials have been disqualified, and she forfeits any medals, points, and prizes. She accepted the 1-month period of ineligibility that began on June 28th. While the suspension takes Richardson out of running in her signature event at the Tokyo Games, she may still have a chance to run the 4x100 meter relay. Athletes who test positive for a substance of abuse, which THC was newly classified as in 2021, usually receive a 3-month suspension if they can establish that their use of the substance occurred out of competition and was unrelated to a sports performance. Richardson successfully completed a counseling program regarding her use of cannabis under the USDA rules, knocks her out of the ineligibility down to 1 month. Quote, right now I'm just putting all of my energy into dealing with what I need to deal with to heal myself. I want to take responsibility for my actions. I'm not looking for any excuses. I would like to say to my fans, my family, my sponsors, and to my haters as well, I apologize. As much as I'm disappointed, I know that when I step back on a track, I don't represent myself. I represent a community that has shown me great support and great love. She also gained attention when she sprinted into the stands following the race and embraced her grandmother, Betty Harp. During a post-race interview with NBC, Richardson revealed that her biological mother had passed the week before. She stated that it was a reporter who had informed her of her mother's passing, adding that the news was triggering and shocking. However, she stated that she knew she would still have to go out and put on a performance. Quote, I know that I can't hide myself. In some type of way, I was trying to hide my pain. Don't judge me because I am human. I'm you. I just happen to run a little faster.
The Court of Arbitration for Sport, actually the ad hoc division of the court, has issued its decision in the procedures relating to the figure skater Kamila Valieva. The CAS panel in charge of this matter has decided to let Ms. Valieva continue her participation in the Olympic Winter Games Beijing 2022.
Strong backlash from the Olympic and the skating community. The Court of Arbitration for Sports, or the CAS, allowed Valieva to compete while her case remained unresolved. And she sits in first place after Tuesday's short program. She advanced to Thursday's long program with a score of 82.16 and remains a gold medal favorite. Valieva tested positive on December 25th. The test first came to light last week after Valieva became the first female to land a quad jump at the Olympics. She led the Russian team to gold. She told Russian media perhaps she ingested it by accident while drinking from the same glass as her grandfather, who reportedly takes heart medication. The CAS ruled that Valieva would be allowed to skate, but there will be no medal ceremony if she places, because there is a chance her medal will be revoked later after further investigation. Something, right? It's interesting how they automatically went after Sha'Carri, right? And she was a great, prospect. She is, for the female Flash, she is good at what it is that she does. But due to the fact that she ended up taking marijuana, which had THC directly in it, note, which is not a performance enhancing drug, she was automatically disqualified and she really couldn't do much at all. But yet, you have a figure skater, right, who is able to do amazing acrobatics and everything like that. And magically, she mistakenly, right, somehow, some way, took her grandfather's medication. That is yet again baffling how that even transpires, right? They really didn't even give a full-fledged explanation how it was that she was able to just ingest randomly her grandfather's, medication, right? And the thing about that medication is the fact that it helps, pump more blood directly to the heart, right? So within that, you would think that that is performance enhancing, right? If you're able to pump more blood to the heart, that means that, the rest of your body is going to get that energy that it needs, allowing you to actually perform better. Last time I checked, marijuana helps you perform slower. Just going to be real. Maybe some people might be relaxed, but it's not going to speed you up where you're just running through the track like you're Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I said, I've never seen it. Never seen it at all. But this is what I'm talking about, where things are as clear-cut, black and white as they can be. A black athlete who would have been a part of the Olympic team, would have been able to run, would have helped the American team win more gold medals when it came to track and field, was disqualified because she took some marijuana due to the fact that, a loved one passed and she was trying to recoup and get her mind right. While to the other side, you have a Russian, right? Young girl, prospect. Everybody's pretty much rooting and cheering for her, both people in Russia and people in America. And somehow, some way, she took her grandfather's medication, which under the same laws, right, that the Olympic has, where it went to Sha'Carri, should have been also given to her as well. And she should have been very easily disqualified. No ifs, ands, or buts. And then on top of that, it's not even just the fact that, she's still in the running. She is still in the Olympics, still on the team, and the matter is unresolved. So it's like some people like, well, she can still do it, but, she might not even get a medal. It's the point that she's still there. If you took a substance that is, in a sense, deemed illegal, and you're going to basically ban one person, then you need to set the next example and ban the next person that does it. Because all this is saying is that, okay, well, depending on what you look like, depending on who you are, and depending on who you represent, it might be a little bit of leeway, right? And the other thing that I found out was due to the fact that this girl here is about, I think she's what, like 15? They have different rules and regulations when it deals with minors, which is the craziest thing. When it deals with minors, there's different rules and regulations, even when it comes to performance enhancing drugs, which is clearly, in a sense, what that is. No matter how they want to describe it as her grandfather's medication, but they have rules protecting minors when it deals with parents and coaches that might abuse or take certain liberties when it deals with younger people. And, they might just so happen to do some things like dope them up and such, for, competitive purposes. Like I said before, this whole thing is completely uneven. It is completely rigged, and it's ridiculous. It is 100% ridiculous. And like I said before, this is what happens when black people decide that they want to drop a black athlete, and they just want to fully turn their backs on them. That then means that you left them open in order for any and everything to take place. So Sha'Carri, in a sense, lost out on her dream. She lost out on being able to represent, not just America, but also the black community as well. Black people are like, oh, we don't like your attitude. We don't like the interview and all this other type of stuff. Like, they were literally going off the rails and just going left and right on a whole situation, which was completely crazy. Because this is the whole reason that you have a lot of athletes, confident and cocky at the same time. Because at the end of the day, this is what a lot of people don't understand. I'm just going to explain it from the perspective of somebody who actually ran track in high school. When it comes to you being on that field, you don't have anybody out there that believes in you. Yeah, you got your coaches. Yeah, you got your team. But when you're actually racing, it is you. It is you versus that other person. And the only way that you're going to be able to beat that person and make it across that finish line is if you fully 100% believe in your own capabilities and in yourself, and you are directly on point with what it is that you are supposed to be doing. You are your greatest and your number one fan, regardless of whoever else is out there. You are the only one that can sit up there and push yourself to the greatest heights. Nobody else can do that for you. So this is why I understand why Sha'Carri has the attitude that she has, because she's the only one. Yeah, she represents America. Yeah, she's representing black people. But at the end of the day, look what happened. Because she lost, everybody was like, nah, we can't sit up there and go with her. We're not going to sit up there and side with her. Like I said, she was going through a lot, and she has to sit up there and go through that while also still trying to be first place. That's the most difficult thing to ever have to do. And a lot of the black people that were judging her and that dropped her don't even understand what that's like. Like I said, half of the people judging that young woman, they get winded just walking out of their house, walking to the car, walking up the stairs, just sitting up there walking their dog or barely chasing after their kids. They're winded. And they got the nerve to sit up there and judge her. Half of the people judging her don't even and can't even sit up there and play half-court basketball, but got the nerve to have their mouth open, wanting to sit up there and judge her, but can't even sit up there and run to the mailbox or run to catch a cab. Craziness. But like I said, this is the fallout here. Sha'Carri got banned. That was it. This young girl here who was Caucasian, who was Russian, guess what? She basically is in the same box as Sha'Carri, but we're going to let you through. We're going to let you do whatever you need to sit up there and do. It's okay. We understand you made a mistake. We'll still allow you to qualify. We'll still allow you to come in first place. We'll still allow you to compete in front of everybody else, knowing that you took a performance enhancement medication. It's completely okay. Like I said, man, you can't make this up. And people want to sit up there and make it seem like race has nothing to do with nothing. This is the world stage, and this is clearly what you're looking at. It's in black and white. If you can't see that, literally there is no helping you, your bloodline, and whatever generation that you came before, after, and during. Literally. I'm just saying. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.